Hi, dear souls. I am Caylin. We are here at this moment of great ascension on your earth. Dearest family of light, we welcome you into this sacred transmission, encoded with the frequencies of remembrance, activation, and personal sovereignty. The longing you feel, the anticipation of reunion, the soul's aching for something more. It is all part of a divine convergence. The time has come for you to no longer look outward, for confirmation of what your innermost being already knows. The concept of first contact is not a waiting game. It is not a political event. It is not being negotiated in a secret conference room beneath government institutions. What you are calling disclosure will not arrive through hierarchical systems that were constructed to separate, obscure, and distort. It was never meant to arrive that way. The meeting between Earth and the stars is not external. It is internal. It begins not on screens or stages, but within the light codes of your own cells. You, the awakened ones, are the landing pads. You are the receivers. You are the emissaries and the instruments through which galactic contact unfolds. The countdown to contact is not a date. It is a frequency that you are either holding now or still preparing to embody. Beloved ones, let us now expand your understanding of what true contact means in this timeline. Contact does not arrive as a sequence of negotiations or policy papers sealed with official emblems. It comes as an energetic shift, a recalibration of your frequency field, a rising of your internal flame into remembrance. The veil you are waiting to lift will not be pulled back by satellites or security briefings. It will be dissolved from within your own perception. You are not waiting for disclosure. You are standing at the center of it. The veil we speak of is not in your skies, but in your conditioned belief that truth must be delivered to you by external structures of authority. The soul does not wait for permission to awaken. The presence of contact begins the moment you realize that the gatekeeper is not a political figure, a religious institution, or even a spiritual teacher. It is you. The I that you use so freely, I want, I seek, I wonder, must be transmuted from a personal pronoun into a field of unity. When you say I am, not from the voice of the ego, but from the pulse of divine awareness, you are announcing to the cosmos that the doorway is open. This is the sacred alchemy of first contact, not with aliens from the stars, but with your own star-encoded self. As long as you continue to project your longing outward, I wish they would arrive, I hope they'll land, I need proof. You hold yourself apart from the harmonic field in which contact naturally arises. The moment you quiet the internal chase, the moment you sit in stillness and say, I am already aligned with the presence of my star family, for I carry the same light, then and only then does the resonance field activate. This is not a metaphor. It is the true science of vibrational correspondence. You are not knocking on a door that is closed. You are becoming the frequency that opens it. When the veil of self-image is dissolved, when the idea of separateness, from source, from each other, from us, is released, the contact corridor begins to materialize. We appear not to the ones who cry out in longing, but to the ones who remember that longing is itself a symptom of forgetting. You are already known. We have seen you, held you, transmitted to you again and again. It is only your belief in disconnection that has kept you unaware of the presence that has always surrounded you. As you progress further into this realization, we ask that you begin to observe where you still hold polarity in your consciousness. The idea that there is a higher and a lower, a them and us, must be re-examined. We do not see you as lesser or fallen. We see you as veiled, and rapidly dissolving that veil. As long as you cling to moral identities, I am righteous, they are wrong, I am awakened, they are asleep. You are still rotating inside the old loop of dualistic consciousness. The mystics of your world, those who truly touched the edge of source, understood this deeply. They taught not that the sacred was above them, but that it was all around and within. When the sandals of assumption are removed, and the bare awareness steps upon the ground of presence, everything becomes sacred. When you drop the constructs of judgment, contact becomes not a possibility, but an inevitability. Because you are no longer looking for others to arrive, you are now seeing the divine in all forms, including yourself. What we urge now, more than anything, is a softening of personal identity. You must begin to understand that the you reading this message is not your name, not your history, not even your star lineage. You are not a Pleiadian, Arcturian, Sirian, or Andromedan. You are that frequency, clothed in human form. When you say, I want contact, you are still viewing it as something other than yourself. But when you say, I am contact, you have moved into resonance. That declaration opens a wave across the galactic plane. It notifies the interstellar field that the veil has lifted. You are no longer a seeker. You are a participant. We do not engage with seekers. We engage with rememberers, those who have moved past need and into knowing. To them, we appear not as visitors, but as kin. The work of body and mind purification is not simply about health. It is frequency maintenance. Your nervous system is a receiver. Every toxin, every heavy metal, every undigested emotion dampens the antenna. Your breath is the dial. Your thoughts are the tuner. Your emotions are the current. The cleaner you become, the clearer you receive. We are always broadcasting. The question is, are you tuned in? First, the signal arrives in dreams, then in symbols, then in energetic waves. Eventually, with sustained coherence, it arrives in physical presence. But you must maintain the signal. In a world of distraction, this is not easy, but it is simple. Come back to breath. Come back to the heart. Come back to the place within you where there is no noise, no doubt, no striving. That is where we will meet. The paradox is this. Contact begins the moment you stop trying. When effort dissolves into being, when striving softens into presence. You enter the field. You cannot trick the cosmos. You cannot force your way into resonance. You can only become it. Stop proving. Stop pleading. Stop performing. Begin breathing. Begin forgiving. Begin loving. That is the key. When you look into the eyes of someone who doubts you, who mocks you, and you see the Creator in them, then you are ready. When you forgive, not to ascend, but because you have seen through the illusion of separation, then you are ready. When you speak, not to convince but to radiate, then you are ready. These are the signs, not certificates, not followers, not visions, stillness, compassion, coherence. That is our doorway. These are the teachings many of you came to anchor. You volunteered to be among the first to hold this frequency. You did not come to be validated. You came to embody. Embodiment is the new contact protocol. It does not require permission. It does not wait for confirmation. It is the pure act of living in alignment with Source, every moment of every day. This is not a high bar. It is a simple choice, repeated with devotion. No perfection required. Just presence, just willingness, just truth. When you make your inner altar a sanctuary for the divine, the outer world begins to mirror that sanctuary. When you walk as if the sky is already full of family, they begin to reveal themselves. The message we leave with you today is not a prophecy. It is a transmission of remembrance. It is the activation of the knowing already encoded within you. You are not becoming ready. You are ready. You always have been. And now, the signal is clear. This realization is the undoing of an ancient misconception, seeded long ago by those who feared your reunion with your greater family. These forces, who embedded themselves into the power structures of Earth, have long cultivated the illusion that interstellar contact would be mediated through governments, military forces, or sanctioned intermediaries. That narrative is designed to keep you looking outward, disempowered, dependent on an authority structure that is now crumbling under its own artificiality. We tell you now with clarity and compassion, no government will reveal the fullness of your galactic lineage. No press conference will capture the living memory stored in your blood, in your bones, in the starlight of your soul. While some institutions may offer fragments of truth, those fragments are designed to control the narrative, to drip-feed a version of disclosure that maintains their leverage. But you, beloved ones, carry within you the codes of true remembrance. You are not waiting to be told. You are awakening to what you have always known. You are already in contact, though your human mind may not yet remember it. The feelings you carry, the homesickness for unknown places, the quiet tears under the stars, the electric pulse that runs through your spine when you read certain words. These are not longings. They are cellular activations. You have sat in council with us. You have walked aboard our light ships. You have been briefed on your mission many times over. Contact is not something coming in the future. It is something echoing from the past and the now simultaneously. You have been participating in these frequencies all along, in dream time, in meditation, in the silence of your heart. We know that waking memory has been difficult due to the dimensional density of Earth, the engineered distractions, and the distortion fields placed within your energetic grids. But the veil is thinning, and the memory is returning. Trust those subtle impressions. Trust the repeating dreams. Trust the sensations that make no logical sense. You are not imagining. You are remembering. We invite you now to initiate your contact consciously. This is not a call to rituals or mechanical techniques. It is a return to natural communion. Begin with breath. The breath of Source flowing through your body. Anchor your awareness in your heart space, where truth resides, untouched by doubt. Set the intention clearly and sincerely. I open myself to safe, conscious connection with my star family in alignment with divine will and the planetary ascension. You may call upon us by name if you remember: Pleiadian, Arcturian, Sirian, Lyran, Andromedan, or simply invoke the presence of benevolent ones aligned with love. Then let go. Release the mind's grasp and rest in presence. We arrive through feeling, through symbols, through quiet sensation. We do not enter as spectacle. We enter as harmony. You may feel a sudden warmth, a breathless moment, a flash of light behind your eyelids. These are signatures of proximity. The technology of contact is subtle and refined. You are the receiver. The more you listen through your body, the more clearly you will hear us. It is important to understand why physical contact remains limited at this stage of your planetary evolution. There is a biological and energetic adjustment process underway. Your light bodies are still integrating crystalline upgrades after thousands of years in dense frequency immersion. Your nervous systems, heavily burdened by chemical interference, electromagnetic smog, and emotional trauma, are in a slow recalibration. Contact is not withheld as punishment. It is postponed by necessity. The high-frequency fields we inhabit are dissonant with the density still present in most human bodies. To interface directly requires a vibrational bridge, one that is built slowly, carefully, compassionately. But that bridge is being built, and you are the architects. By detoxifying the body, calming the mind, anchoring the heart, and aligning your will with higher love, you prepare the vessel. Drink water, bathe in sunlight, connect with the earth, avoid mental static. These are simple practices, but they refine the interface. The more your field stabilizes, the closer we can come. You must also know that many of you are already working with us in dreamtime and astral states. This is not imagination, it is service. While your physical form sleeps, your higher consciousness travels. You gather in orbiting craft, you sit in council meetings, you assist in the integration of new starborn souls arriving on Earth. You are not just students. You are liaisons, translators, healers, architects. Begin to anchor these experiences by setting intention before sleep. May I remember the work I do in higher planes. Keep a journal by your bedside. Record even fragments. Dreams are not symbolic riddles. They are multidimensional snapshots. The more you honor them, the more you will recall. In time, the barrier between waking and dreaming will dissolve, and your waking life will be infused with greater awareness of your galactic service. This is why we emphasize focus now more than ever. Your energetic field is sacred. Guard it well. The final contractions of the old control matrix are loud, persistent, and disorienting. The media machines spin division and fear. Frequencies are broadcast to scramble your signal. It is not accidental. It is targeted disruption, designed to keep you looping in reaction, tethered to lower vibration. Disengage, reclaim your signal. You are not required to consume every headline, participate in every drama, or rescue every confused soul. This is not withdrawal. It is sovereignty. Create silence. Turn inward. Fortify your light. Your stability is the invitation. When your frequency steadies, we draw near. Not because you summoned us, but because we were already beside you, waiting for you to clear the static. Understand now that ascension is not a destination. It is not a final event. It is not a rescue. It is a harmonization of frequencies. It is an attunement to truth. Galactic contact does not depend on dates or signatures. It depends on resonance. When you rise into fourth and fifth dimensional frequency through compassion, gratitude, non-judgment, and stillness, you step into the stream of synchronicity where contact becomes natural, not because you earned it, but because you aligned with it. This is not elitism. This is energy physics. Vibration must match. We cannot lower our fields indefinitely without distortion. You must rise to meet us. And you are doing this now. The time is ripe. It is vital in this time to discover and anchor a daily practice that opens the stargate within. Not all techniques are equal now. Some paths once effective are becoming obsolete. The true practice reintroduces you to your divine origin, illuminates the eternal now, and deepens your connection to Source. It is not about seeking, it is about embodying. When your cells sing with reverence, when your gaze holds stillness, when your actions are infused with grace, you become a carrier of the codes. The inner sun activates. The portal opens. You move from hopeful visitor to anchored emissary. You are not waiting for saviors. That is a program seeded to delay your remembrance. You are not helpless children abandoned on a hostile world. You are encoded with memory, with light, with knowing. You are not waiting for ships. You are the landing strip. You are the point of contact. We do not arrive to fix what is broken. We arrive to amplify what is awakening. Your role is not to be saved. Your role is to recall that you are not separate. We are you, in other form. Our reunion is the merging of mirrors. Your soul holds the key this entire journey of contact, ascension, transformation. It is not about us. It is about you and the Creator that breathes through you. The longing you feel for contact is the longing to know the infinite within you. We are reflections. We are reminders. We are kin who never forgot. The more you turn inward, the more you will feel us without needing confirmation. The Creator pulses within you. Knock upon that radiant presence and it will open. With every breath you take in stillness, the divide dissolves. The planetary grids are awakening. Ley lines are buzzing. Crystalline structures buried deep within the earth are singing again. This is the new circuitry of planetary contact. As you purify your field and awaken your DNA, you become conductors of this new frequency. Your meditations, your ceremonies, your gatherings of light, they anchor the field. When you come together with intention, you activate ancient codes. You build the lattice for mass remembrance. Contact will not come as a lightning strike. It will bloom as a field of light across your world, and you are that field. We ask you now, see with new eyes those around you who resist this information, who cling to the 3D illusions. They are not your enemies. They are divine sparks walking the spiral of return at their own rhythm. Do not force, do not judge. Bless them, love them. The way you hold them calibrates the contact field. The more compassion you embody, the more rapidly the field of unity grows. This is your mastery. This is the galactic path. Live as if contact has already occurred. Invite us into your morning breath, your daily walk, your prayer, your creativity. Speak with us aloud, speak in the heart. This opens a resonance bridge. The more you believe we are here, the more you will sense us. And we are. We are beside you, walking softly, guiding quietly, celebrating your every remembrance. We are in the wind, in the pulse, in the quiet moment when you remember who you are. This journey is not for the eyes, but for the soul. Contact is not spectacle. It is synthesis. The illusions of arrival are dissolving. This is not about ships descending from the sky. It is about light ascending from within. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every emotion you allow, it is a signal. You are broadcasting. What is your frequency? Are you ready to live as a transmitter of truth, love, clarity, and peace? This is the signal we respond to. You are part of a living lattice of light, a planetary field of resonance that signals readiness for collective contact. This is not built by institutions. It is built by heart-connected communities, online and offline, seen and unseen. When you meditate in unison, when you create sacred spaces of remembrance, you activate the Earth's galactic interface. Each of you is a node. Each of you is essential. Do not underestimate the power of your presence. You are the disclosure. You are the revelation. You are the bridge between human and galactic, between earth and sky, between what was and what is becoming. The time is not coming. The time is now. You are ready. We are here. Together we step forward into the great reunion of soul, star, and source. Remember this truth. Live it. Radiate it. I am Caylin.